Hey everybody, I'm ZeldaMaster and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. In this episode, we're going to continue throughout the Earth Temple with Medli and hopefully defeat these scary looking enemies because they're going to scream and freeze us in place and most likely suck all of our blood. You know what, Medli? I'm too afraid. You attack him! Do something! Hit him! Anything, Medli! No! He's coming for me! No! Link is terrified. Alright, let's go ahead and get a nice view of Link when he does. I just love his face, but now I can't even get that kid's constantly moving the camera angle around. I'm getting sucked. Oh, jeez. Okay. And he's dead. Just 2 quick spin attacks. Didn't take too long. But alright. Anyways, let's go ahead and try to continue on throughout the Earth Temple and hopefully not have that happen anymore. I actually want to have him attack me when I had the magic armor on, but now it's a little too late because it's dead now, so yeah, oh well. Let's just go ahead and quickly light up all of these sections within the room, and by doing so, we have 2 doors to enter. Sadly, we can't enter to this one, which was already accessible, but not really because it requires a key. That's what it is. Also here it looks like we might find some sort of window that will bring in light. I love how the room lights up so much when these are on fire. Like it really, the lighting effects work really nicely. But sadly, there's some magic. There's no actual lights. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab Medli and I guess head on to the next room. Let me open up my map as well. So I just realized I have the luxury of a map that I can use at any given time, and maybe I should be using it, but yeah, let's just go ahead and inside it. This room, I believe this room is kind of not too important. I mean, it holds a couple chests. By a couple, I mean 2. I want to grab them, but overall, yeah, this room looks really confusing, and it's like, so much cursed fog and enemies that I have to avoid. Well, if you open up this chest here that gives you the small key that you need, all the cursed fog disappears. So yeah, not too difficult in my opinion. I mean, I got rid of it just like that by opening up a freaking chest. Now before we do leave, I do want to make sure that I pick up everything here, and by everything I mean pretty much should kill off all of these enemies because they will leave, I believe, a chest once they're all defeated. And just like that, did we kill them all? Okay, we did. And sadly, I'm not stepping on it exactly. I was really hoping I would manage to do that, but I failed. Oh well. Let's go ahead and open up this chesto and see what's inside. It's going to be something actually pretty useful because, yeah, it's a treasure chart, and we don't want to forget one of these within a temple. I mean, I wouldn't mind leaving a chest that holds the joy pendant. That's not really too relevant, but yeah, when it's a treasure chart, a unique item that you can't really get throughout the game aside from in this specific area, then yeah, it becomes a problem because then you have to backtrack. I'm pretty sure that happened to me several times, and it's pretty annoying to say the least. But alright, I just need to leave Medli here, ignore everything in sight, quickly roll my way to the other side, and just push this in place. That's pretty much all I need to do, I believe. This room looks a little weird and it looks like there's certain puzzles to be solved, but you're kind of setting yourself up for a different puzzle in a different room. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit this, get the light to shine on the mirror, and now we can just advance forward. I'm not too sure if you can't grab. No, okay, Medli's fine. They do grab Medli, it becomes really annoying because they like tossing her around as well. Like the hands toss Medli back and forth to one another, and it's pretty annoying when you're cursed and you can't actually hit them. Overall, I really hate the floor masters, to say the least. They're pretty stinking annoying. Like I don't think I've ever was a fan of them. They're always terrifying. They always put me on edge because like, I could do something that completely screw me over, and I don't really want that to happen at all. I mean, who does? Especially when it's like backtracking. As much as I say I love backtracking, it's more so like in an overworld like sense where I'm kind of revisiting certain towns, revisiting certain areas like that. But oh geez, I just got possessed. Oh no. And what happens is you just kind of walk in reverse. Like all my controls are mirrored. And that's not difficult because if you know that's the case, then it was just easy to walk straight back to light and get it removed off of me. So, yeah. Not too difficult, but there we go. Went ahead and killed off all of these guys, and now we're going to need to use Medli to do a pretty specific puzzle, and it's pretty obvious what it's going to be. It's just going to be having her shine the light in one direction and us shining it in the opposite direction. So I'm going to go ahead and stand here and then quickly take control of her just so I can solve this puzzle. You play this song quite a bit throughout the game, but I feel like it's shortened in this version. I know that Wind's Requiem is, I'm pretty sure, like, you don't see Link perform the whole song, because I believe in the original version of the game, Link would re-perform the song, like you'd see him play it the whole thing, but instead when you play it, it just immediately works. So I think that was a feature they removed within the game, which if it was, then it's a great feature that they removed. I mean, for real, I actually really disliked the other feature. But okay, we went ahead and got ourselves a red rupee, not bad. Then we got a lot of enemies we gotta kill, and I don't really want to mess with them, but we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, never mind, that wasn't too hard. But yeah, a lot of like tombstones that just fall down, and overall a lot of the rooms within this temple are pretty creepy. And I realize I'm saying like overall a lot, but I mean, I don't know, I'm not a fan of overalls, but I'm a fan of the word overall, and I don't really know where I'm going with that, to be honest. Just kind of spewing words at this point and just playing the game. Honestly, sometimes I just kind of forget what I'm even talking about. It's just kind of like, literally, I go off topic and just kind of go on autopilot where just words are coming out, and then I'm like, wait, what am I even saying? It's kind of weird. It makes it really hard to rewatch my videos, because I'm like, what am I talking? Like, I bet if I'm rewatching my videos now, you know, in post or whatever, I'd be like, okay, I should really stop talking about this useless conversation that is going nowhere, which I will do right now as I play this song, the Earth God's Lyric, once again with Medli. Let's go ahead and open up the next door. All right, sweet. Yeah, we're good to go here. Just like that, it crumbles once more. Oh yeah, it's always so satisfying to see that. I don't know why, it just is for me, but I think this is the final stretch. I love the way these stairs look, and overall the setting of constantly heading lower and lower within the temple. Like, we're gonna head even further down, as you can see. But before I do that, I wonder if this will just break it. I'm pretty sure, no, it doesn't really. That's kind of lame. I wish it did, but whatever. Just going to place a bomb here and then head down. It should reach from the explosion. Okay, good. Anywho, let's go ahead and now fly. Sadly, we can't take on the boss yet because, oh, okay. Maybe that jump was too far. That jump was way too far. Why did I jump? Why did I do a backflip? What was the point of a backflip? I really messed up there. That was stupid on my part. I have no idea what made me do that, but I just kind of did it for the heck of it. Like, I knew backflipping was a bad idea. As I did that, I'm like, that might have been too far of a jump, but whatever. At least Medli made it, and I don't have to worry about her. I can easily just head over to her. But yeah, we don't have the boss key, so we can't actually take on the boss yet. But we will be able to do that in a second as we enter this room here. And yeah, this room, I want to say, is the pinnacle of like Zelda puzzles, because it is so many block puzzles. It's just block puzzles, and it reminds me of like how I first saw Zelda when I was a lot younger. I'm like, man, there's a lot of block puzzles in this game. It just kind of reminded me like that, and lighting torches. To me, it was like, it always reminded me of Zelda. Like, if any game had some sort of thing where you push a block around, or have to light a torch, or even just extinguish its flame, like, oh, it's kind of like Zelda in a sense. I don't know why, but I always was like that for some reason. I always just referenced it, but okay. Just realized we can easily push this here as well. So yeah, like I said, it's kind of like a block puzzle. I mean, these aren't really blocks, more so than giant mirrors on giant platform-like blocks. So yeah, we're just supposed to push these in its correct order, and it's going to make something pretty awesome at the very end. But I'm trying to think here of, do I need Medli yet? I don't think I do. So just go ahead, activate this chest here. You actually don't have, you know what, I'm going to purposely leave another, there's another chest just like this, but you don't have to activate the chests within this room actually. I just remembered. They aren't that necessary because once we finish up this whole room, they should all be activated automatically. But let's go ahead and activate this. I always found that weird how just shining light on these weird, like, giant statues just cause it to disappear or something. Whoa! Breaking the fourth wall here. Gotta charge my controller. I totally didn't notice that my controller is going to die right now. It's pretty unprofessional on my part, and I don't like how it's blinking constantly, so I'm going to have to find some sort of charger right now to just plug it in because, yeah, I don't want that to happen to my controller. I don't want it to die while recording, so, 1 second. Okay, so there we go. My controller is now charging, and we're good to go. Hopefully we won't see that little icon anymore. It may not bug many people, but it bugs me to no extent. I mean, yeah, because it kind of takes away from the game itself, like having to see the controller. I really dislike that feature in any game. Now, overall, I dislike games that have really tutorial-based, like, HUD going on. And I want to say a game that actually had that, a Zelda game to be exact, was Skyward Sword. But luckily, in the options, you could remove it. But I remember you could have, like, the Wiimote always to the side of the screen. And I'm one who likes to immerse myself in the game, so, like, having things that just kind of break the fourth wall like that always ruins it for me. I don't know. I just always been like that. Like, I'm not a fan of, that in particular when they have certain things that just kind of tell you, oh, you got to do this, or press A, press B to attack. I mean, I guess it's necessary, but it's always fun to, like, treat the game as in it's actually real in a sense. But I don't know, that just might be me. I've always been the type of person who just likes to kind of just completely immerse myself in games. But here we made a weird looking M by placing all of these statues in the correct order. And let me quickly pick up this chest that I got from doing so. But yeah, let's go ahead and now pick up Medli and try to solve the second half, which is going to be very, very identical to the one before. And wow, that gets really annoying. But I'm going to purposely leave this chest here. That way you guys can see what actually happens when you let the room completely light up instead of shining light on every single chest. Because we don't actually need to shine light on that chest in particular to get it to be activated. It's just once the whole room is lit up and some sort of sunlight hits the chest, it, like, lights up. I guess it's like that for everything, but you can't really do much without solving every puzzle aside from, I guess, lighting up specific chests that are in rooms that completely light up, like this one. This might be the only room that actually does that has a chest that's invisible like that. And it's funny because I believe the first chest we saw that looked like this was on Windfall, actually, because they had a very identical chest like that. And do I need to stand here? I think I do. Okay. It's going to get Medli. But yeah, it was by lighting the lighthouse were we able to actually get what's inside the chest. And it's very similar in that sense, like having to use light to open it up. But, alright, let's go ahead and now do that. I wonder if I could just kind of stand still and see if it will do it myself. Now, Link moves a little too much to have it on an exact thing. And actually, I just remember there's another thing in this room that I could maybe ignore until I finish solving everything else within this room, and I will show off as well very soon. That is just pretty much like one of these walls that I'm supposed to destroy with Medli's light as well. I don't have to do that if I just kind of ignore it until I do everything else, which I'm going to do exactly that. So let's go ahead and quickly put, okay, I don't know why Link wasn't pushing it in there, but push this in all the way, and I think that's it. All right. Now everything is aligned. For what, though? This. Where we're going to step on these two platforms that have so much light shooting. Pretty much all the mirrors within this room all lead to this exact light. And what it's for is obviously for this giant, weird-looking moon sun thing. I mean, it looks like a moon when it isn't lit. No, wait, Medli, not yet. Okay, she's just gonna keep doing that. I want to... No, Medli, what are you doing? Okay, fly up. Thank you. And now, have it angled perfectly. There we go. I actually want to look at it while it's only one half is lit, just so I can get an idea. Wow, it looks so nice. It's exactly one half. And now we're going to fix that up by lighting the second half. If I can actually reach it with my shield. Oh, there we go. All right, we did it. Yeah. And just like that, all of these doors open. I don't think we actually need to take Medli here, to be exact. But, as you can see, yes, now the chest has appeared, as I mentioned. And not only that, the door has opened. Everything opens up. And this is why I kind of, like, left these certain things to not be solved until I did the main puzzle within this room. Because now you can easily grab whatever is in here. I'm going to quickly actually head inside. Yeah, let's just head inside both rooms. It doesn't really matter. I just need to pick up whatever is in here. And I think what we need to do is we need to shine light on these tombstones because they contain enemies. And they won't leave these tombstones unless you do shine light, I'm pretty sure, which is hilarious. But, alright, there we go. Wait, where's his head? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's see if I can take out two at once. No. I need to quickly... There we go. If you let them live long enough, they will regenerate and get their heads back and their whole body, actually. Which makes it, whoa, really annoying. I know I'm really, like, clumsy in terms of, like, trying to avoid enemies. That's not normally how you want to play games, but I don't even have every heart container within the game, and I never have to worry about HP, never have to worry about using a potion, any of that. So it's just like, this is how I play the game if it isn't a 3-heart run, I guess. Never have to try at all. But there we go. Just like that, another chest appears. And I think it just hit me that we pretty much have every chest except 2. And one of them is obviously the boss key, but another is what tells us where the chests are. That will soon make sense in a second, because I don't think I actually have that on me as of yet. So we're going to try to get that once we get the boss key and pretty much wrap up the temple. Because, yeah, we are pretty much done with the temple, and we pretty much collected everything we can collect but these last 2 things, which one is right here, where the boss key lies itself, not the boss itself, because the boss is where the boss door is, of course. But let me see if I can take on this guy without worrying too much about the... Okay, well, now it's too late. They hit me, so now I can't use any item, I can't use anything. Hopefully, though, let me just kill him now. So yeah, you need our... No, hit this guy, there we go. We're going to need our Deku leaf for this. I love how he's just charging at me, because I managed to take off his armor, so he's much quicker and just overall way, yeah, just way harder to deal with when he's like that. But he's a lot easier to hit. I mean, he doesn't have the armor protecting him, so just spamming B will eventually get rid of him. Anyhow, let's go ahead and pick up the big key. I always call it boss key because in every Zelda game it changes. So it's hard to, like, get the name right sometimes. But, alright, let's go ahead and grab the Knight's Crest. I mean, why not? We don't need any more of them, but I have it. So, yeah. Now, I do believe Medli should already be up right by the door, because we've been ignoring her for a little bit. So she usually just kind of runs back to the very early section, or just the entrance of where you came from. And yeah, just like that, she is waiting here, so I don't even have to worry about picking her up or controlling her or doing any of that nonsense. The thing is, I have to literally do that right now up here. So yeah, let's go ahead and I guess, you know, I'm just going to leave Medli here. It doesn't even matter, because I actually want to, before I take Medli, and you don't even have to take Medli. It just hit me. We can kind of leave Medli overall. We're just going to need her for the final stretch, which is reaching the boss door. And maybe I can do that with my Deku leaf, but no. Okay, Link, let's not clip onto the wall and just automatically fall. I don't know why he did that, but okay, just let go. Can we reach? We can reach it with our deco leaf, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Alright, it doesn't really matter. I want to quickly head inside this pot. Normally, I don't use these little shortcuts or anything, but in not this room per se. I do believe I opened up another one. Let's hope it takes me to it. There we go. In this room there's something I want to do that I believe I kind of didn't pay too much attention to, and that is just push this. If I push this block, okay. If I push this block when I first entered this room, we would have got the compass. I don't know how that slipped my mind. I don't know why I suddenly remembered it out of the blue, but yes, you can easily get the compass, and just like that, it should indicate that we have every single chest. I mainly want to get the compass, and I guess the reason why I remembered it is because I want to make sure I show you guys that we have 100%ed the temple now. So if I go ahead and open up my, actually, wait a second, what's going on? So Link, do not worry about staying away from Medli in the depths. Just relax and open your dungeon and we can see where she's at. Okay, cool. I think it's because now that we have the compass, we can see that. Where we'll find her at the boss, or in the very first room. She's in the very first room, isn't she? No, she isn't. She's actually at the boss door, it seems. Huh. I think B1 means basement 1, which is the lower we go. So now if we jump in here, she should be all the way down there, right by the door. Or not. No, she actually is in the beginning of the game. So that's what I get for, that's what I get for leaving. But it was worth it, because now I do have the compass, and now I can kind of show off that there is nothing left within this temple. So, yeah, kind of brain fart on my part for not pushing a measly block that would have saved this pointless backtracking. But who cares? Let's just quickly do this pointless backtracking, grab Medli, and then take on what we need to take on. And wait a second, she's not even here. Am I not looking at the map properly? Where is Medli? She's actually in a different floor for some reason. I don't really Why did she leave me? I don't understand. Why is she like somewhere else entirely? Or you know what? She was in the room I was in. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I bet she is in the room that I'm supposed to be in. And I'm just too dumb to realize that. So let me go ahead and jump in this again. She's at the boss floor. I can assure you guys it. It's just I had the wrong part of the map open. No, she isn't at the boss floor. Never mind. She's, I guess, up one floor or down. Oh, she's down the floor. She's in this room. She's, oh no. Oh, it just doesn't show me on my map. As you can see, I'm here. But watch, if I press A, I'm no longer here. I'm down here with her. Yeah, I knew that. Like, I literally knew that she was down here. Just, I don't know. I was relying on the map too much, and I guess the map was accurate. I just wasn't accurate with reading it. I didn't really think that heading all the way down in the same room would technically put me in an entirely different room. I guess that makes a lot of sense, but whatever. Anywho, I didn't have to jump down here because I just remembered as well. I'm really stupid right now. I'm just pretty much acting like an idiot because I could have also did this. A lot of pointlessness, I'll be honest, in the end of this episode. But this is just so, like, repetitive in a sense, like this whole temple. Even though it is my favorite temple, just, you know, constantly replaying things and forgetting small things like this really adds to, like, the repetitiveness of the temple if you do forget things. So I'm done with the temple now. I'm happy that we have finished it and that we can get on with the boss. Yeah, so now we have everything. Medli's here. Everything is set for us. Let me just grab some magic. I am now ready to take on the boss. All right, join me as we do so in the next one.